the Royal Code banquet that I'm redoing. I have it all prepared. I need to set it up properly onto the tables. I was just moving everything every which way, so I hadn't wanted to do it yet. Katarina, I must stop. Are you safe? What does she mean by she messed up? I want to invite Farsa Cribden over here, and I made the chicken and the corn. It is blood-based. It is glazed, I suppose, on blood to make it suitable for their palates. And the chicken, it wasn't Tavali's fault. I used a creeper shard that wasn't used up. I do not know what that means. I want to stand on the table, but some things just won't let me do it otherwise. Okay, then we need this one. Tea that needs to be placed. No, I do think that's everything. Alright, so that's all the seats. So we would have the diabetic demon sitting here because it has their chicken, something they can consume, and this is sugar-free pudding. This would be a felfog due to the lettuce, chicken to suit their taste. This would be a sea monster who likes the kelp. Kelp is right there. There is some chopped kelp on the board as well. Vampire, this it's the corn glazed in blood. And then the chicken was cooked in a way where the blood was not drained to make it suitable for them. And then another cerulean with vegetarian options, and another cinderloon with meat-based options. I blew up mob studies. Creepy shot makes explode when used up, but actually explode when they are active. That sounds like something that should not be used as a toy as is. Take this out because I have magical blood as an entree and I don't have that here. I asked the prince about it, but it doesn't look like he was able to get it to me in time. Where are you? I want to confirm that she is in fact safe. Oh, and I've been decorating. Dining room's a bit farther. Magic circle with Lady Lizzaylia and Matteo. Oh, goodness. Okay, I have to climb instead. I do temporarily have a magic circle in my home for warping, just for convenience sake. I don't know if I'm going to leave it here or not, but it's much more convenient than running to the Valentine's Day area. shoot. I have not used this yet, so I suppose I didn't set it up properly. Evoke Dorms, Earth Ichor. Okay, so something's not set up properly. I'll have to get someone to help with it. I was going off books. So it appears I didn't do something right. So I suppose I do have to run to the Valentine's Day circle instead. Need to check on Tavali, make sure she is safe and not just saying she's safe. I need to figure out that circle. I need to request a meeting with Professor Cribden, invite her to tea. Like, despite Professor Saren being Fellfolk, I feel I have better odds with Professor Cribden in trying to get points from this. Supposedly still need to apologize to Lady Selko or talk to her. I'm not overly a fan of doing so, but I shall. And work on planning a banquet for Bloodwind, which I'll host it in my manor. So that's why I'm trying to decorate my manor, is so that it can be hosted there without an issue. And if I can get that warp circle working, it means they can warp indoors and not have to worry about, I assume. Well, those are different. I wonder if that's... They're close. I wonder if that's the Academy's magic circle, but I'm not sure. There's too many warp circles around the Academy for me to want to use it and then end up at someone else's dorm area. Yeah, I'll have to see what's different. I know the Book of Shadows mentioned Akala, the candle holder, and then skulls. I guess I've been working too hard. I feel like I have a nick in my shoulder. It's making it a bit uncomfortable to move about. Magic circle by the farm.
And then it would creep a shard. And then I was like, I'm Mr. Mateo saying, I got that chin crying.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah, they didn't get hurt.
Our emotions are hurt. That's what's hurt.
Yeah.
Our feelings are hurt.
I don't know I had an active creeper shard.
I think it's the one from Mateo.
You shouldn't play with
No,
creeper
because
shards
I
in
got
general.
2 creeper shards, and I used both of them in the river so they wouldn't do any damage or explode anything. And I gave one to Mateo, and I still had one that was inactive, but I don't know why it was active now.
Were either of you injured from it?
Mm-mm.
No.
Were you caught?
Professor Cassian was talking to Miss Della right above us in his office.
We should have run. We should have run.
We should have booked it.
But the shock.
You can't evade responsibility for your actions, for
Yeah,
one. I
no.
can't outwardly just agree with you on that. Silent support, I suppose, but I can't say that. What did he do about it?
He gave me and Mateo detention, which is kind of messed up. I deserve it. But Mateo literally just arrived when it happened.
And I didn't get any detention, so it's like... But I felt like below them they were stuck at, like, on the top floor, getting the lecture from Castile, and I was like, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah.
No, I know when Lady Daphne got detention, and I talked to the headmaster about it, he said that you can't have detention without the points. So I'm imagining we might be losing points as well.
Yeah.
So if we can get Mateo out of detention for being a witness, that would be preferable. Don't play with creeper shards, even if you think they're empty. Those creepers are annoying and dangerous.
Also, this is the second time we've had a big problem with creepers in Castile specifically. Oh my god.
Oh, my neck hurts.
I can't believe it.
But perhaps it was really funny.
I will have to take your word for it.
It could just be the shock and adrenaline, though.
No,
Mostly that.
I don't think people exploding is the most funny.
This is the third time the creeper shards explode.
Third?
Don't use them!
Oh, well, not by me. Well, okay, it's the first time for me.
But if you know they explode, then don't use
Just
them!
the first time that I was a part of the group that blew up.
I'm already expecting to lose points because of Daphne's medbay room. So this is just gonna add to it.
I was gonna
She
think
should
about
clean it up.
What legit odds
We
to
could
be
just
an
clean it
area
up,
that got
really.
blown up.
Well, but this is like right outside school grounds. Plus, it wasn't us. That was Leonidas.
That's true. Someone gave him
Exactly.
Someone gave him.
They were giving it to you. They were giving it to you, and Leonidas picked it up.
No, oh my god.
Oh yeah. And then he blew up because he's stupid.
And then he got down.
He's got
No, stupid.
Oh, okay.
Dome are
Yeah, yeah,
using creeper shards.
That's what
I put them
Castile
far
said. He's
away
spotting
from the
them.
big
They
green
shouldn't have been
backpack.
used in general, so I do agree with him, unfortunately.
They're so
There.
fun.
But Karen, you don't understand. The first time we were having a tea party with Miss Stella, and someone had it Miss Stella creeper shop, and it was it was active, and then she blew up her own office with us inside it. And then the groundskeeper came and we all fixed it back up.
And
And
then
then
the
the next time
groundskeeper
Leonidas-
snitched. He snitched and told Phelan.
I think that's so funny.
It is.
No, but then the second time Leonidas blows up, which is why this house here stands now.
You can't even plead ignorance on it because you've witnessed 2 other explosions then.
I just cannot believe.
Why is it such a deep hole?
That's the next one.
That's just a Molly.
That's the explosion he did one time too, Leo did. Oh.
Meow, not strong.
No, not strong.
I'm gonna see if I can earn us back points from Royal Code, at least. But you get the same talk I have actually given Mateo in the past, I believe.
Oh.
You lose the points, you earn them back.
Surely the Royal Code homework is gonna count for lots.
That Royal Code homework is already submitted. Earn new points.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, potion homework.
Uh-huh.
Oh, potion, you're so right. It's
Potion
time to make
homework.
the best,
We also have to do
biggest
the- oh,
potions.
wait. The Valley out.
Oh, I need to talk to Professor Cassian about the event.
What?
The club wanted to host an event, and it's like a somewhat dueling event, but I don't think it's gonna go well now. Oh no.
I can't walk up to Professor Cassian's message like, hey.
You can can give
I know
him
I
a
just
gift
blew up
prior
your
to talking to
classroom.
him.
Wait, you're so right. Give him a gift.
Give him an apology gift. I don't
What?
know.
What does he like?
Does he want a free lightsaber? Like someone?
I mean, probably he likes weapons and stuff. He's working on one.
Oh.
Give him some. I don't know.
You can
Or is he
write
gonna
him in
bring
a
up that
letter.
it's
You can give him a
bribery?
letter of apology.
I have a
Very
spare book.
sorry. That's okay. I have tons of books.
Okay.
So I need help setting up a warp circle. I thought I did it right and it doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh,
I don't know what I did wrong.
does it have an altar and then enough plants on it?
What on it?
Altar.
I do
Can
have
you
an
go over-
altar for it, yeah.
If you come here, okay. If you don't mind.
Like show you to where it is?
Just show you from this one.
Oh.
It's close by, second example.
Wait to Valley.
Did you interact? Did it tell you how much it had in here?
It had 200 and some.
I think you need 300.
Okay. I thought when I looked at the Book of Shadows, it mentioned it being like 150 to use it.
Let me double check.
Does it? I don't have
it's
these
150, yeah.
same items on it, just because I didn't have these items on hand.
Oh no, these are just to get boost the power of it.
Yes, because I did the purple circle, and I did the yellow, and then I surrounded it in flora and stuff. And then I have the altar right beside it. But when I go to warp, it just feels like I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you, for when warping, do you just drop a waystone?
I did the waystone and the earth ichor, and then I tried to interact with the yellow in the center, like I normally do.
Huh. Are you okay with showing me, unless you would like? I know Tavali knows a little bit. I taught her a little bit.
It's at my kingdom building, so I wouldn't mind showing you. It's inside my house, temporarily.
That's up to you.
It's more so there, so I don't have to run back and forth, because where our circle is near the Valentine's Day area, and that means climbing a hill to get to my home every time.
Okay, well, that's up to you. I can, if you do not want me to, step into your home.
No, it's fine. Tavali lives there too, so I don't think she would have an issue with it.
Do you want to? Do we want to leave? Or...
We can invite them.
I actually don't want to leave them alone because it will happen.
I don't really want to either. Want to take a field trip?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Is this
sorry,
the-
I needed to go to my alternate person.
I look into this gift and there's just one caramel chocolate.
We're working on an apology gift to Cassian.
Isn't this my call for the gift to you?
Can he even eat chocolate? He's a demon.
No.
Can you eat?
No.
It was just the chocolate was still in the box.
Yeah, we can eat it as well. Yeah.
I have meat-based foods at the house, and that's where I plan to go.
How old is
It's
that?
okay, we got this.
That was the chocolate I gave you.
Delicious, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, wait, we can... I don't know if he has one of these, but we could smack it in.
Why would he not have one of those?
I don't know.
I even have one of them.
To be fair, I only just got one.
This is a lovely gift.
Yeah, it looks more like bribery money. Than...
It does.
He likes killing mobs, right? We can stick a skull.
I'm gonna put your body parts in there.
That looks like
I
a
was
threat.
wait,
No.
put the creeper. Oh wait, that's a good
No,
point.
I can't put the
Put the creeper
shard.
shard.
No,
Put the creeper shard in.
give him the creeper shard so he knows you won't do it again.
Yeah,
Oh, you're so right, actually.
exactly.
I have a spruce chair.
Maybe he needs to sit down. Maybe he needs to sit.
We can give him a Katarina plushie. I have those on me too.
Oh my gosh, wait, you're so right.
He surely loves those.
Oh my gosh, wait, I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Oh, no.
We can get him a plushie. I'm gonna get him a plushie.
They're 2 crystal fruits. Can you eat those?
Yeah. I don't think I can
Yay!
what did they taste like?
I haven't tried.
Oh. Good. Alright.
I've been told they're good though.
I have one. Let me see. Let me take a little bite real quick.
Yum yum yum.
Just a check. Before you give something poisonous to our teacher. Oh. That's not too bad. Good news. I can eat those.
Amazing. Wait, I have an idea of his gift.
Oh no.
A tear to show that you're sorry.
I just have the oddest assortment of things on my person right now.
Wait. I don't think he can eat the crystal fruits because he's
They
a
can.
demon. No. Oh wait,
I
can
can.
you?
Yeah.
Ah.
I just tried it. Don't worry, I'm here to help.
Why does he need a painkiller?
For the headaches we're causing him.
Exactly.
Oh.
Everything has a meaning. Except for the money.
The money is to
Money is
please
just
overlook
money.
this.
This one, I need that spot to put the book in later.
Make sure to rename the coffer after. That'll be weird. Oh.
Yeah, I will.
Change the engraving.
Give him a spare copy of the horse homework.
Oh, it's more now. Do you have a creeper head you can put in there?
No.
There's one at Kingdom Building.
You have? Wow.
It's not
Give-
mine,
give
but
him a
I don't know
creeper
whose it
head.
is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I could give him my gold hoop earring. Ooh.
Oh. I was very confused for a second.
Gold hoop earring.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, wait, give him one of these.
I forgot
Okay.
Odie. He just messaged me.
Oh, you can give this to him while you go collect Odie. Put that stuff away.
Where's Moody?
In mob studies.
Oh.
But he's okay.
I truly.
How's the apology go? No.
Hello, Professor Castiel. I wanted to properly apologize for my earlier mistake. It was dangerous to play around with the creeper shard, even if I did think it would only make noise. I truly apologize for the worry and damage I caused to your classroom. If anything is still damaged, I will readily fix it myself. I placed the creeper shard in here so you'd know I will not use it again.
Yay!
What I have so far.
It's great. He's asking where I am.
Did they know you were there? Or did you just wait until they left?
He knew I was there.
Uh-huh.
I just don't know. I don't know.
Oh.
I think my shoulder being strained and aching right now, and my neck is increasing with the stress. I need to talk with Professor Cribden still.
Do I include the plea for Mateo in the book or in person?
In person.
In person,
Oh,
definitely. Mateo, please don't walk up there with that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not Mateo right now. I'm Dragon.
The dragon's gonna have to take a
Dragon.
step back for a moment.
No. Dragon has to leave.
Bye, dragon.
My dragon
Bye,
didn't go far.
Dragon.
Did not go far.
Mateo was back.
Yay.
Yay.
I will be right back. I need to be taken by the meow.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, now we just need to give it to him and, oh yeah, rename it. And collect Odie.
Maybe give him. Do you want to give him now, or just want to wait a couple? Before?
Now?
I feel
I
like
mean, if I see him
sooner so is
anyway.
more sincere. Because if you wait, I feel
Mhm.
like
I don't know. I always say like to give them at least a little time. I don't know how long you guys blew it up from.
I'm just thinking that if him and Professor Crib didn't already know, I do think whatever decision they have is likely set in stone. However, if they do talk to other professors and the other professors vote to make it worse, I'd rather the apology be before that, so they're more inclined to not agree with worse punishment.
Fair enough. Do we?
Wait, Riley.
Huh?
I need to go to the meow.
Okay.
Can you?
Okay.
What is being built up there?
The greenhouse.
Mm.
By Lady Margie. Apparently she's gonna host parties there.
I see.
Giant greenhouse.
Might be better
Yeah,
to build them
it's
at her
actually
kingdom
big.
building and host things there.
Very pretty.
Oh.
Oh.
Back.
Ah,
Yeah.
what is
Any
that?
scaffolding?
It's juniper. I have it.
I have scaffolding.
We can do it afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know that he's here still?
I'm.
I don't know.
Assuming. Oh my gosh.
What?
There's still carpet. There's still the carpet.
I was wondering about that.
Why is there a single red wood button?
Oh, that was from the garden. Meow. We got enough homework. Oh.
God, Odie's okay.
Truly. Odie, I'm so sorry.
Do you want to try messaging the professor if he's around still?
Let me know where we are.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Big crowd.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hi,
You got
Professor.
this.
Hello.
Wait. I'm really sorry. It's not a bribery gift.
No matter what it is, I'm just saying it would be really funny if it was the wood that's missing from the ceiling of the bed. I think
Ah,
that would be hilarious.
Hold on, give it back.
Oh my god. I appreciate it, but I do not need it.
It's okay. You can have it anyway.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I'm really sorry.
Another day. I'd have had worse, I guarantee you. I appreciate it. We need to discuss, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
We can head upstairs.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Thank you.
Not sure
Alright,
if you
so-
needed to include it's not a bribe.
Because just in case, he always seems like he thinks every gift is a bribery.
Oh. So gifts are just gifts.
So I guess it's set in stone. I guess I'm going to detention. I mean,
I'm gonna need to call him back again.
Maybe wait till after the conversation.
yeah.
Do we want to fix the ceiling?
Oh wait.
But now I've given him the wood!
Well,
Well.
Um,
So this is one of the juniper bird.
Wait, I have more. Hold on.
I also have wood.
Are these also
Okay.
missing the slabs?
Make
Because this
them
is uneven.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
One maple slab. I have exactly one maple slab.
I wonder where is it from.
Do I have maple wood?
Yeah.
See, I did have maple wood on me, but because I never used maple wood, I used it as just a filler block. Oh, wait, no, I still have some. Hang on.
Oh.
Probably up above. Oh, I see.
Mm.
Do I have any juniper? I don't have
Oh.
juniper.
Do you want me to wait until, or do you want to do that now?
I'm
Check
fine
on
with
your
doing it now. You're welcome to join or wait here, but I'm going to show Lady Riley to my failed attempt at a warp circle.
You can go with Mateo. Ciela said she might have gotten rid of your detention.
Oh, congrats! No
Wow,
more
that's
attention.
quick. Okay. Yay! No more detention.
I'll wait for her though.
All right. I guess if we're not back, we'll be at our house.
Okay.
I guess the farm circle's probably the quickest one here. And I'm really hoping that the warp, I hope the warp actually does not work and that I'm not summoning you out here and it works, that I just didn't use it properly.
It could be off of the world, sadly.
And I'm gonna make a space so we can hear while walking.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I was like, this is gonna be so convenient, and I went to use it for the first time because Tavali said she blew up a classroom, and
Yeah.
it didn't work, so I had to run.
That's... I don't know. I have extra school waystones if you would need them. I've been giving to people, like Valley.
I have we have a warp circle behind our dorms, and so I have waystones to that. I recently made a ton, and I just keep them in my backpack at all times.
That's fair. I have some to my dorm and in school in case, depending on what I need to go. I got a missive from. I was asking Valley if she's around to ask her some clubs and stuff, and she's all I heard was, "I blew up a classroom," and yelling. And then I got Mateo missing me saying, "I got attention."
Okay, I will say I do I was able to make waystones to the circle itself. I just couldn't use it to teleport. So I'm gonna. Do you think it's safe to use this waystone?
I think so. Yeah. Because the waystones will be different from they're separate from Michelle's. Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see one. You're missing. You're missing one here.
Oh no! Okay, that makes so much more sense.
And it did work now. Yeah, alter. Yeah.
Okay. I can take us back to the academy, but it will be behind the school door or behind my dorms because I don't have the academy one.
I have one if you want one. I don't mind using one of mine.
We can use my Earth Ichor if you want to throw the academy one down then.
Yeah.
Perfect. I just completely missed that.
It happens. That's why I locked it a little bit. I think this is yours.
Thank you. Well, I assume they're probably still up in the classroom, perhaps?
We can head back then. You okay, Mikhail?
Yes. Since the serious conversation is over, can I bring out Dragon again?
If you want to.
I need to give that back to someone.
I don't know.
No?
Possibly.
Okay.
Maybe.
You are slaying here.
It depends on if they want it back.
Did you take it? Wait, you took it from someone?
Yes.
Oh.
I took it because I wanted to have it on my head, and they retired, so I forgot to give it back to them.
I see. Who did you steal from?
Mateus?
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's
Fine.
fine.
I have not talked to him at all, but
Oh.
I think in your situation, I think it's okay.
I think it's fine. I think he's fine with it. If not, he can slap me across the face or something. I don't know.
What?
What?
we're back. I forgot a
Hello.
sigil.
Oh, I see, I see.
And Dragon's
Yeah,
back, I
they're
guess.
still talking.
Dragon's
Better
back.
happen.
Hmm.
Did you guys get to see your score for a Royal Code / Culinary class?
Oh, is it out already?
Mm-hmm. It's in Royal Code class and black
Oh.
chalkboard.
I see. I gotta look at that in a wee bit.
Let me see if Professor Cribden is still around, and if so, take her for tea. Now that that works. Perfect. Um,
By the way, Katarina, do you have a preference on which of the topics we want to do for her homework in Equestrian?
I have not looked. I'm about to go have tea with Professor Cribden. Let's see, how to identify how a horse is feeling, how to identify a horse illness, horse breeds and their differences, equine therapy. Do you have a preference?
If we wait, how long's this gotta be? 2 minutes to 5 minutes. Either how a horse is feeling or their breeds and differences.
I was thinking breeds and differences might be the easiest to do, especially since I'm not well educated on them, at least using breeds and their differences. That is very much concrete information. I just need to research. I am going to go meet up with Della, and I'm actually going to take her, now that the circle's working, to our house, and I'm going to have tea with her there. And
Okay.
see how that goes.
Tell her hello from me.
I will. I feel like this might be a topic of conversation. Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
The dragon that his dance moves are surely cool.
Farewell.
I think you need to show off your dance move.
No.
Did I say library? I did. I assume she's not inside. Let's see. Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm going, since I'm gonna warp us, I'd rather use the one behind the Felfolk dorms, just because I'm taking us directly to my manor, and I don't want to leave the stone at the school circle. But I'll make a space for us so we can talk and walk.
Sounds lovely. Good evening. Oh,
Good
goodness.
evening. I hear that you were
Quite a
there
busy day
with
once
Tavali's
more.
explosion.
Indeed.
I got a missive from her saying, I messed up! And I had to see what exactly she had done.
Had you seen?
I met up with her. I couldn't see the extent of the damages since they started repairing it right away. But she prepared a gift for Professor Castiel as an apology. And wrote an apology letter.
I hope he appreciates it.
Mm-hmm. And I've told her, I told my court in general now, the ones that were there at least, that maybe don't play with explosives. I feel like playing with explosives in a classroom might not be ideal.
No, you'll steal Cerulean's reputation of threatening to blow up the school.
Oh, I think I'm quite content not having that reputation.
Well, it seems Solmera is contending for it and making quite the strong case.
Probably just not a proper path behind our dorm.
Having quite the blast doing so as well.
Oh, I think they have been blasted enough. I don't like the mutant creepers. I don't like the tiny creepers that follow people around. I don't like these now. I didn't even know these shards existed, in all honesty. And so when she told me, I accidentally used up an active shard, or I don't remember her wording, a creeper shard, and I was like, I don't even know what that means. So, not... The first thing she said to me today was interesting. Oh. Apologies. I will say I do not have a conduit set up at my house yet.
Oh, oh dear, hold on.
I'm sorry. I thought about that as we were walking and I saw you pause. I can go brew potions if needed.
I think we're safe for an hour.
I see. All right. If we feel like we need to return, we can immediately. I'm always so confused on where this circle is. There we are. So,
I believe I picked something up.
oh, did you? I know I picked up a waystone. Didn't think there'd be anything else.
I
though.
picked up a glass bottle.
Oh, interesting. I can take that off your hands. Alright, I know in here's not the greatest. This is more so the area of my house that's not done, and I figured it would work for a circle for now to save my travel time.
Indeed, the foundations.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, and there is a good seating spot over here.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, it has taken a lot of bookshelves. I did, of course, prepare some snacks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I got servings for myself and servings for you, so you're welcome to all of it that's left in there.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
Honestly, oh. Dear.
It happens. the best of us. It is a very sturdy couch.
Oh dear.
Oh?
I find myself quite disorganized these days.
There's been a lot going on, so I suppose it's understandable. Given the information I have about the Cerulean Court, and then Academy itself has been hectic too. Are you aware of all of the curses that have been plaguing Solmera recently?
All?
Or are you only informed of Tabali's?
Let's see. I believe I'm aware of well, I know what happened with Tavali. I believe there was an incident with Felix and an incident with Mateo.
Yes, and I believe it was 2 nights ago, perhaps 3 nights ago at this point. I think it's 3 now. Lady Daphne also found herself cursed as well.
Really?
Yes, I don't think she overly noticed it or had it cause her harm just because she was under the relief of pain medication already. So I was in the other room talking with Lord Leonidas when you could hear her being injured, and she was in a group of many people. So when we went to investigate, that was the determined cause. Because she, apparently when I asked her, she had her curse protection puppet. She did not.
This is becoming rather serious. Has the headmaster been involved of, well, the one with Daphne? I believe he's been... Has he been informed of the Felix one? Oh my goodness. I think he was there for the Felix one.
Yes, I want to inform him
Was
when
he?
I see him, but I fear it's a matter of we just miss each other consistently. So I might have to resort to requesting a formal meeting with you through letter, I suppose. But
Well,
yes,
this is-
it's...
Exceedingly concerning.
Mm-hmm.
To my knowledge, no other court has had such incidents.
I agree. To be frank, I kind of suspected this would have happened much sooner.
Really?
Yes, because at the end of the day, we're one kingdom, but we all are competing for points, and then these curses are all happening directly after we rose to second.
Oh. You know, somebody does have it against the second place because, well, quite nasty pranks against Cerulean happened while they were in second.
Yes,
Somebody
it's-
has a rather odd MO.
Yes, suppose they... Because if you reached second, that means you would have gained a decent amount of points to surpass the others. But at the end of the day, Cinderella has quite a lead, and they've had a large lead for some time now. It's been the other 3 courts that are constantly flipping positions. So, suppose if by us earning points and their court was jealous of us earning points above them, who knows? But yes, I
believe so.
thought, I really
As
thought coming to
just
the
gossip.
academy, yes, who knows?
Well, it's just gossip and not a proper report. Do you believe it was them?
Oh no, I don't have any clue on who
Oh.
it may be. I'm just more so a theory. I prefer to be prepared for the worst in most situations. Or I suppose I view the worst out of situations. Because on one hand, it could be Cinderella wanting to keep us down low. On the other hand, it could be Bloodwind or Cerulean because we surpassed them. So it's truly a up in the air situation.
Could be anyone.
Yes, it had seemed things had calmed down though, because you mentioned the cruel pranks on Cerulean near the, because that was near the very start of the school year, was it not?
It happened quite frequently throughout the school year. Eventually, they stopped being made public. However, well, it doesn't mean they stopped. It's just they became habit.
I see. That might be why I was under the impression they had calmed down. I was thinking that perhaps at the start of the school year someone was picking up pace and then perhaps someone was catching on, and so they decided to lay low and are back at it again.
Well, there was a significant break regardless. But, well, normalcy is hardly news after a certain point.
I agree. As much as I hate that my court is being cursed, it's also a matter of them being careless. Because,
Careless.
well, it was been very common knowledge that you need to do what you can to protect your tag lock. And, like, Daphne not having a curse protection poppet on her, despite her being our most magic adverse or knowledgeable person in our court. So
Not even I'm surprised by.
mm-hmm. Tavali made her a new
Yes.
one, so she has one now, but it's more so a matter of, in the first place, her not noticing that she misplaced it. I know sometimes backpacks can get very full, and if you're quickly trying to just make space in your pockets, some people will just dump things, and I'm curious if that's what she did, and that's why I say careless.
Mm. Especially with the events of Felfolk getting cursed, Felfolk should have the protection poppets on them at all times.
Mm-hmm. Even while I've been working on decorating my home and wanting to utilize all the space that I have at my disposal within my pockets, the poppet has not left. It has been cemented, and I am not removing it.
Perhaps I should take your advice then.
I just want everyone to be as safe as they can be. Admittedly, I didn't have a curse protection poppet for quite some time, and it was intentional at the end of the day. I was going along with the fact that if they were to attempt to curse me, it kept them from targeting my court or targeting Tavali, but then Tavali still has her situation going on, which I don't think anyone's targeting her.
I would hope not.
But since it seems they didn't even attempt to target me, and they instead just went for members of my court instead, I figured that at that point it's worthwhile just to get myself a poppet instead.
What kind of effects did Daphne get?
She was very out of it, so I'm not entirely certain, but from sound alone, it seemed like it aligned with poison, perhaps. It seemed like she was incrementally worsening. Her pain was worsening with every tick.
See, this is where I wish I could pull out the encyclopedic knowledge of Professor Seren. Alas.
Yes, I need to I want to speak with her too about it. Because last time I saw her was during class, and I didn't want to obviously distract her during class. I was impressed that Daphne participated in Royal Code, in all honesty. I thought she would. I told her that she should likely stay in Medbay. But she said she was
Actually, I was
feeling mostly
surprised.
fine. That was certainly an... Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
I was going to say, it was certainly an interesting class. I certainly know we did not perform to standard. Based off our points, I think you caught on to what I did.
Yes.
It was not out of ignorance. I was fully aware. I was hoping that perhaps with all the other dishes, it would be not seen.
Ah, well, what would that say of me if I missed it?
I suppose. I knew it wasn't likely to get past you, but we were at the point where I had no other option.
Well,
And
it got past me for a few minutes.
it got past you when you didn't call me out in front of the entire class. But no, the last 2 minutes before... Well, vampires were the initial one we were going to cook for, even. And absolutely everything we went to do, we did not have what we needed, and pretty much everything needed milk, and milk was the hardest commodity to come by in that class. And prior to the final few minutes, we didn't even have a bucket. We had to wait for the other court to be done with it before they would give it to us. But still, it was my fault for not being more prepared for it. I even tried to offer my own blood, but Prince Ezra,
Really?
suppose, isn't the most adept at getting blood into a bottle. So, after he
So
fumbled
you were
with
nearly
it...
saved.
Truly.
I will say, the blood shortage was an element of the game's design, considering usually other courts don't have nearly as easy access to it. It was, well, as it's harder to produce in such refined ways as vampires do.
I expected as
The-
such. I know a lot of blood-based recipes, but it requires more time than
Oh, yes.
what we really had to prepare in there. I've been
But I
hosting
will say-
banquets for years.
I will say, I'm actually quite impressed with the idea to use your own blood, and it's, well, to say it literally, quite the sacrifice.
Ultimately, I knew that we didn't have anything on display for Bloodwind, and figured that would not be viewed well at all, and I wanted to do anything I could for it.
Hmm. Well, while it certainly, in hindsight, does not entirely save your score, considering, well, it was part of the game's design after all.
Yes, I figured part of the learning lesson was to operate under pressure and regarding the trading, because I will definitely say one of our downfalls was having to wait to get a bucket for so long.
But I will say, despite the game's design, and I will say, when me and Cass saw that the bucket, well, that the pink backpack was taken by no one, we knew immediately there would be a blood shortage.
I think others had
However.
these same ideas us, was if we don't need blood if we could make cake. After all, Lady Marjorie's quite fond of it, so I think that was the common thought. That was ours, at least, was cake was our intention.
But alas, the bucket. I see. Well, I will say, the thought to get your blood is quite innovative. And quite clever had it worked out. It ultimately didn't, but...
Perhaps I should have asked a different member of the court, but he was the one that was there, and he's the one I have spoken to most. I admittedly haven't spoken to their court at length.
Tell me, could he corroborate this?
I'm sure he could. He even joined the space that the folk had to try to get it for me, but as the time was ticking and it was to the point where everyone was making a mad dash to go set the tables, that I'm sure between the mad dash and panic definitely halted him in trying to help me as well.
I'll tell you what. If you can get him to corroborate this, I'll remove the tardiness penalty of your court.
I see. That would greatly be appreciated.
I am quite impressed, I will be honest.
There is something I would like to show you, and this is not intended to redo the assignment. It's more so, an honor thing. I hated how our display went, but would you like to follow me to my dining room?
Hmm?
Ignore the ballroom. It is very much under construction.
Of course, of course.
We'll go through here. Yes. Had I actually been able to prepare for the banquet as I traditionally do at home, I prepared it to standard. Would not have been able to do this with the class given the time limit and the resources, but I have a spot for cerulean. They enjoyed kelp, so I have the charcuterie board that does have kelp bits on it, the vegetable noodle as their entree, and they have the kelp roll as a appetizer of sort. We have Bloodwind spot. It is actually roasted corn, but it is drenched in blood. It is glazed in it, is the better word for it, so it suits their palate. The chicken was made without draining it, so they could have it as well. And of course, their tea, rose-infused tea. Lady Veswin actually taught me to make this months ago, and I have forever been thankful to her. And
See.
this was a spot that would suit either cerulean or a member of Solmera. It is veggie-based, so I'd imagine it would be cerulean, but there is a lot of lettuce, if that. This is where the folk ended up sitting.
Yes, I believe. What limit were you dealing with? It was the diabetic demon, yes.
Yes, and I have them placed down here. The pudding is sugar-free. It was made without any sugar to it. I brewed them tea that was sugar-free as well. The green tea doesn't use any in its recipe. So they have roasted chicken, they have chicken soup, and I gave them spring rolls as a side. Every dish is either an appetizer, an entree, a side, or a dessert. And then there's the drink section. And so I tried to ensure everyone had their entree in front of them, and then they would have a side and an appetizer to their left and right.
Well, well, well. Out of curiosity, would you be curious to see what kind of scores this kind of spread would have received?
I would love to.
No, it may take just a moment.
No, that is all
you do
right.
not mind.
This was a passion project for fun because I was appalled at what we did in 20 minutes. I must say, for all my banquet hosting experience, I would never host a banquet with only 20 minutes.
Oh, I believe it. I've seen your banquets. So I think if I gave everyone, well, say a day or two, I do believe that, well, it wouldn't fit into the class. Oh goodness! Apologies.
No, that is fine. This is one of the safer rooms. There is a lair beneath us. I will say part of my house is not the most structurally sound. I need to fix it.
Oh dear. All right. Well, let's begin. So, could you point out? Oh goodness. Could you point out to me? You know, I'll mark down the points if you'd be so kind as to answer my questions.
Of course.
All right. Let's begin. So, if I remember correctly, your vampire had a taste for strawberries, yes?
Yes, they did.
All right. Would you be so kind as to... Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. This pen is... quills. Do I have any better quills on me?
Take your time.
Just a moment, I will enter the tide to check for better quills.
All right. I do think that overall this has gone well. We got the tardiness lifted. which would have been better if we didn't have a tardiness. That would have been the preferred outcome, of course. Because if she wasn't had, she didn't
Alright.
to cancel tardy, she could have canceled out other
I
point
have my
loss.
quill. Okay, so, if you would be so kind, I would like you to count all the food types on the table that the vampire can ingest.
They can ingest 1, 2, 3. Just the different types, yes, so no duplicates.
Yes.
4 items then.
All
5
right.
items, actually. Correction. Apologies.
5. They can ingest 5 items. How many of these items are their favorites?
There's strawberry cake, and the pudding was actually made with the sugar-free strawberry jam that I procured.
Fantastic. All right. Next up was the sea monster. And the favorite food
Was kelp.
Kelp. All right. How many foods on the table are they capable of ingesting?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nine. There are 9 things that would suit their palate.
How many are their favorites?
2 of them are. There is the charcuterie board and there is the cup roll.
All right. Now for the demon, same as before.
Let's see. So that is going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ooh. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. That would be 5. I believe. I think it is. Well, I'm going to say 5 because there is this rose tea, but it's completely opposite from where I had them sat.
No, it would count. They can ask for it still. So as long as it's on the table, it counts towards a point.
Alright, then it would be 6 then. Sorry, this is hard to see from eye level.
Oh yes, indeed. You wouldn't believe the contraptions I had to build out to judge. All right, and how many other favorites?
Their favorites were the chicken, so that would be... Oh. That would be 2. There's the
All right.
roasted chicken and the chicken soup.
And last but most certainly not least, the fell folk.
Oh goodness, they can eat anything.
Yes.
I suppose they wouldn't likely want to eat the corn or the chicken that the vampire's being served, but they do have their own variants.
As long as they are capable of ingesting it, well, then it does count.
I see. I'm going to go up. Let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be 13.
And how many favorites?
Their favorite was lettuce, and so that would be the salad, the cabbage roll, and then there is lettuce with the vegetable noodles, so that would be 3. Well,
Right.
yes, that's 3. You can't taste the lettuce in the chicken soup, so I'm going to ignore that one.
There is a fairly clear balance across this, which gives you a slight bonus. On top of that, there is a plating bonus for plating accordingly to the limits. And in your case, you actually created extremely distinct places to sit, which creates another plating bonus. Alright. This kind of setup, judged by the criteria in which we judged, would be $10, $20, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. It would be 49 points.
I see.
Outstanding.
I don't remember what the other court scored on their actual assignments. I do hope that did surpass what others prepared in 20 minutes.
Oh, significantly. I believe the highest score was 39, which this being at a similarly sized table.
I think it is the same size.
Yeah, at the very least it's similar. There are certain limits with the table itself, so obviously the operation within limits. And the fact that there are only 4 guests, a guest can only eat so much.
Give
so
some variety.
I think it's as close to a perfect score as it can be.
I see. As soon as that class ended, I had went out of frustration at myself for our poor showing. I had literally had gone and rewrote down our guest list and planned out the appetizers, the soup and salads to be brought out. I designed it to be a 4-course meal, but with me setting the table, I couldn't show it in the 4 courses. But it was
an issue. There was an issue in your earlier plating where there were 2 drinks, one quite sugary, and the sugary one was placed quite near, well, it was placed on the side of the table where the demon would likely sit. And I see this quite well amended here where, well, the drinks are, well, everything's just nicely placed out.
I certainly
was
the
a
benefit
limit on
is
plating.
the benefit I had on this was I had time to and I had the ingredients to make what I needed. The only dish on the table that even has sugar would be the strawberry cake. So that certainly helped on that regard.
Well, we know that the demons can plate something very quickly in a pinch. It remains true that
Yes.
none can beat you given proper planning and, well, doing things how an actual banquet done.
Yes, I just felt a lot of shame from our display, and I also didn't have a hand in our plating. I was still at the culinary room trying to get my blood drawn.
Oh. I think I shall reconsider. Considering the effort you took.
I see.
I think
this is what I enjoy
it's-
doing.
Well, I think the effort you took most certainly proves to me that you, as, well, the one delegating your court, well, you know your stuff most certainly.
We certainly
And the fact that
struggled.
you took this effort, the fact that you took this effort to amend it, it's not going to go unnoticed.
I see. Well, that is appreciated.
Obviously, I cannot rewrite the placements themselves, but, well, bonus points for bonus work is only fair.
I'm even going as far because I certainly figured Court Bloodwind picked up on it, and they did confirm it. I am hosting them a banquet, specifically. And I have the plans in a book that I'm preparing, but I'll be hosting them as more of a token of apologies and I suppose thanks for not outwardly commenting on it during the presentation.
And this is why you're known as a great diplomat.
I certainly try my best to do so.
Thank you so much for showing this.
Of course. Like I
Oh.
said, I enjoyed doing this, and I would have done it either way.
Well. And thank you so much for the tea.
Of course.
It
I
was
can-
absolutely wonderful.
I
And
don't-
honestly, a much needed distraction from all the work recently.
I see. Well, if I ever can help take weight off your shoulders, I would happy to do so if it's something within my capabilities. I know I help at home. I'm not sure what all your responsibilities are, but I help father at home as a soul, and I'm still doing things here for him. But I do find myself with a bit more free time as of late.
I mean, at the school, one of my responsibilities is, well, party planning and such, and what better person to go to than to you.
Of course. I don't have the best sense of time. How are you feeling? Do we need to head back?
I think I can start heading back. I'm quite satiated. Would it be alright if I took these treats home with me?
Oh, absolutely. I prepared them for you.
Thank you, Ben.
Yes, the door out is not actually where the door is going to be. It's more so I made sure I broke it in advance so I wouldn't be having to ask to pick you up to carry you to my door that is up there.
Ah, I see.
I certainly... My house is very much designed for me. Let me find my earth ichor, and I will take us back to the Philfolk dorms. I don't have the Academy Waystone. Oh, it is raining.
I do have to ask.
Mhm.
This is in more matters of the school, but I do actually have to ask if, well, because your court has been having these curses placed upon them, and as teacher, it's my responsibility to look out for such things. Is there any sort of accommodation that you believe that your court should gain due to these recent events?
I would have to think that over. Just because I still need to hear from... I'm waiting for Daphne to have a more clear mind to inquire about her recent cursing. But I cannot think of one at the current moment. Right now we have
it's
puppets
not a
made
race.
for everyone. And I'm trying to see what else we could do to protect ourselves. I'm sure you've seen Tavali when she wants to go into the sun. She screams corner time and goes faces, and I've been correcting that behavior. So I am trying to get to my court in a position to protect itself a bit more and be less carefree as they are at home.
If there is anything that I can do, then I am at your service.
I see. Of course, if you hear anything about someone being behind this, I would always appreciate the knowledge of learning.
Well, I do have certain suspicions. I fear these are rumors. I shan't spread unless proper evidence, or at least enough testimony arises.
That is fair. It's without proper evidence, and even if it is true, if they can fabricate something and disprove you, it creates a whole slew of issues.
Exactly. And from as much as, well, you know me, I love gossip. I have to be understanding of my position.
Professors of the school should be impartial, so swaying student favors, or disfavor, suppose in this instant, towards others, I imagine wouldn't be well perceived.
It's unwise.
This little soul sand.
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course. I always enjoy our tea sessions. I apologize that they don't happen as frequently as I'm sure either of us desire.
I apologize myself. With all happening, I've been, well, like I said, far less organized than I'd like to be. Oh, wait. Oh, am I a sea monster? Am I a sea monster? Oh, I'm a sea!
Oh?
I'm alright.
I'm glad you're all right. Do you need to be carried?
I'm quite alright, thank you.
I see. I have gotten stronger. I am capable of princess carry now, I have found.
That was a very poorly direction jump. That could have been worse than it was.
I would have jumped down right after you. Do not fret.
Well, I am honored.
You would. I don't think there's any free rooms in Med Bay, so you would have had a bunk buddy, I suppose.
Oh no. Alright, I will receive somebody back, so I shall bid you farewell here.
Yes, farewell. I am going to see what Stavali and them are up to then. Have a good evening. I hope that went well. Oh, I hope that went well. Let's see what Tavali's up to. I see, so she didn't carry hostilities to my court then. Hello.
Meow meow.
Are you in a different outfit from earlier?
Meow. Yeah, it's a new outfit. The Stella made it.
It's
Meow,
cute.
meow.
I was just,
commissioned fashion club.
I thought maybe I just didn't notice earlier because of the other topic of conversation. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Oh, also, good news. There's a slight chance, again, it's still a maybe, that I may have been able to get Mateo's detention wiped from existence.
I see, hopefully.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll hope for the best.
He said
Yeah.
maybe. He didn't give a clear answer.
Who is the owl? Oh, Ollie. Is that what his name tag
Ollie.
says?
Yeah, his name's Ollie.
I see. What a nice fella. Oh, hello, Odie.
Yeah.
That's my face.
Hi.
But what have you been up to? I was speaking with Professor Cribden, so I've been away.
We've just been hanging out with the the scores, and we would just
Yeah.
see her.
I see, I see. Oh, and let me find what I'm looking for. They're waystones to our manor.
Oh, yippee!
I can get more as needed. I just,
Mm,
those are the ones I had on me.
thank you.
I will say there's not a proper door out of where the circle is. There's a hole in the wall.
We like holes in the walls.
The initial hole in the wall was super far off the ground. I just climbed in and out. But since I was showing Professor Cribden the house, I couldn't do that this time. So now there's another hole in the wall that's on ground level.
Double the holes in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta gather more leaves later. I wanna put the ceiling in my room full of leaves. Maybe put another, like, tree in there.
Sorry, that was a very, very late response.
Meow, so cool. I'm gonna do it.
See if she has availability. Says she got good news, so I'm not sure if she is going to be free to speak or not. I need to check in on Lord Leonidas too. I want to take the potion experiment again, but I don't know if he's like been making potions since he's been injured.
I don't know. Wait, no! Have they been doing potion experiment with Silas at one time?
I did see his
Where
hair
they swap
change.
their hair colors. Mm.
Track him down.
So I think he has.
I have another missive pending right now, a response, so after I get their response, then I'll seek out Lord Leonidas next.
Oh, the world's a meow.
Oh?
World meow.
Big meow.
Those in there. Oh, if any of you find yourselves out at a terracotta, or out at a, what's the word? What's the biome with terracotta? A mesa. Oh, thank you. So if you find yourself in a biome with, in a mesa, if you can collect me terracotta, I need it for the flooring of the house and the walls.
Huh?
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Was that for you, Tefali?
I don't know.
It was for one of us, and I'm scared which one.
The library is nearly done, and then once I have,
Oh yeah, I saw.
I'll have that
It's so pretty in the
finished.
room.
The flooring to the foyer is pretty much kind of done. That's what I need the terracotta for, to finish the flooring, and then I will work on the balconies and the ceiling.
Yeah,
You've got this.
ceiling.
Believe.
I'm gonna have to like make a whole platform at the ceiling just so I can make the mosaic on the ceiling.
You
I
got
collect
this.
more terracotta for you.
Thank you. I also need sand.
I'll collect more sand for you. There's a desert right by the mesa.
I'm seeing if I have any sand on me just now. I don't think I do. Oh wait, no, I have lots. Wait, hold on.
I was thinking that I might have to go out explore and because I don't like using the nether. I'd go out explore because now that I know how to make a warp circle, specifically make a warp circle somewhere that has sand and terracotta and just travel through there. Thank you for the sand. Thank you for the materials in general.
Sand material.
Is there anything new on the main notice board?
No.
Mom studies
Mhm,
on
just mom
a
studies.
Friday.
Yeah.
Potion homework.
Potion.
I don't think I've
Oh.
attended. I've attended one mob studies class.
Also, the
I got it too.
points from the other day are on the board over there.
I saw
Have you
them.
seen them?
Yes,
Mm.
Oh.
I saw those. I think right after they got posted.
Tragic.
Truly. I'm gonna quickly go back to the dorm. I wanna put something back and collect some leaves.
Okay.
Bye. Okay.
Farewell.
Bye.
Spin.
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 Spin. Meow very strong. Meow achy. Meow putting you down.
I'm only 5'1".
Meow ouchie though. Meow
Ouchies.
injured.
Oh.
From the
Injured.
creeper shard?
Yes.
If you haven't gotten any pain medication, I'm sure you could end up getting some when Daphne is not loopy on pain medication.
I should be okay by then, though.
Dare I ask, has there been any word on your club proposal?
No. Actually, I kind of want to see if it's still in the post box. I'm going to try and see if it's still there.
All right.
Yeah, it's still there. I don't think it's been picked up yet.
I'm making a menu. What is the consensus on what cake flavor we should have?
On what, sorry?
A cake flavor.
I thought you said cake and I was like, huh?
Because the other desserts is pudding and there's apple pie, and I'm going to serve a cake as well. I just don't know what topping and flavoring to add to it.
Sweet berry.
Alright, sweet berry it is.
Rawr.
Rawr.
I
Rar.
feel like I'm being eaten by dragon.
Nom 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 nom.
No,
Nom,
not
nom,
like
nom, nom.
this. Not like this.
It's the best way to go out.
You know what? You're so right. Take my arm. I'm
Yeah.
sacrificing the
Nom,
paw.
nom, 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 nom. Dragon eat. Nom,
Oh my
nom, nom.
gosh. Wait, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
What if I eat dragon? Hee hee. Hee hee.
Dragon doesn't want to be
Hee
eaten.
hee. Hee
No.
hee. Hee hee. Revenge.
No, dragon. No, eat dragon.
Get back here and get on the
You know
stove.
what? You know what? You
What?
know what?
What?
Dragon eat.
No!
Dragon eat.
This feels back.
Can I borrow an amber real quick and then you can go back to your antics?
What?
Can I borrow an anvil?
And then
Oh, I
You
need
have
to
an
go meet
anvil?
with Dilla. Anvil? I have Anvil.
Can I borrow?
Yes. Anvil.
and then
One second. Okay, you can take it. Apologies.
No worries. Mateo just ran off.
Oh.
I do need to meet with Della though, so, take care.
Yes, you too.
Where'd the heck they go?
Lord Mateo did just book it. Lady Lizzaylia is heading to speak with Professor Charybdin. Loon Tavalli returned to the dorms to work on some things and to get leaves.
Oh.
Yes, they have dispersed. I'm waiting for a missive back for a meeting.
Hmm.
Have you had a chance to talk with Daphne about your feelings on the matter?
I haven't talked to her since the sleepover that happened. And she passed out.
I see.
Actually, haven't seen her since.
I haven't either. I woke up in her med bay room and left late into the night.
Every time I've tried the doctor, she's been on the freaking medicine that makes her all loopy.
Yeah, it makes it hard. And I think she does need to be taking it perhaps a lesser dose, but I know she does have pretty serious injuries, but she was comfortable enough to not take it and to attend a royal code class, so I don't think she needs to be taking such a large dosage like she has been.
Mm-hmm. She should be getting better though now.
Hopefully.
I need to start planning for like the docks over at Kingdom Building.
Yes, you can do that whenever you have the time to. I need to figure out the pathway down to it, but I might do the pathway after you start, perhaps, and figure out where it best suits off there. Because admittedly, my habit is to just jump over and and climb up, but I know we can't do that for the path down and up the docks.
Yeah, not everyone can do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Lady Cycle has reached out to me, so I'm gonna go have my talk with her.
Oh, yeah, have fun.
Have a
Luck.
good evening.
You too.
And this is fully shaded, correct? Oh. Greetings.
Hello.
I will make a space for us.
Of course.
I just want to thank you for not bringing up our fumble in Royal Code to the professor's attention in the moment. I will say it was not out of lack of knowledge. I was very aware from the start we didn't have anything for Bloodwind, and it was my court shortcoming on not being able to acquire the ingredients needed for it.
I see. His Highness told me as much.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to make excuses. We simply... bad luck of the draw when it came to guest lists and bags. I did...
You made attempts to trade?
Yes, we did, and I even was offering my own blood to be put on the table as well. I asked your prince to put it in a bottle for me if he was comfortable, and he just was not able to in the rush of things, so ultimately we did not have anything to present in that part. But I informed the... Sorry, go ahead.
Apologies. Even then I would be quite... I suppose... not appalled, but... shocked, I suppose, that he would even dare ask a soul for her own blood to be put on the table. It is not a demand that I believe we would have made anyway.
I wouldn't think so. It was more of a... I was fully aware from the start, as we didn't have the ingredients we needed and we weren't able to acquire them, that something did need to be done. And I have hosted banquets since I was 12, and many of those have had participants from the Bloodwind Court, so I certainly know how to cater to your taste. It was just unfortunate luck with the ingredients and things, and it was confided into me even by Professor Cribden that that was meant to be one of the biggest struggles, was to have the blood for Bloodwind. So with no other option, I do pride myself as a good hostess. I was willing to do that.
I see. Regardless, it was not meant to be, at the very least when I pointed it out to him, it was not meant to be out of malice. I simply felt it would have been a learning opportunity, had you truly not known.
No, it was admittedly, knowing it, I wasn't going to bring attention to it if the professors wouldn't notice, but I'm sure you saw the points. They certainly did.
Indeed.
I did already tell the prince this, but I am planning a banquet specifically for Bloodwind, and my court will likely be in attendance as well, as more of a display that it was not a malicious for my court to not have food on our table during the Royal Code class for yours. So I will be preparing a spread for your court to enjoy.
I see. Well, in any case, I am aware that we are, I suppose, whether informally or formally, are part of an alliance. So, at least on my part, I did not believe it was malicious. I simply wished to, if you did truly not know, that we could possibly correct this, because even if it's not an issue now necessarily, even if the prince did not take offense to it, if it was with foreign diplomats in the future, it could have caused a problem. And frankly, I do not know you well enough to know if it was truly an act of ignorance or malintent.
Certainly. I have been hosting banquets since I was 12. It is, prior to me taking up the sole position, my role in my family was to be the hostess for such things and handle diplomats. So it certainly would have overall been an issue, and I believe the prince was under the impression, I suppose, that I knew that I did not have anything, given that I had asked him to get my blood from me. But I understand that an exchange through private missives is not something that those others in attendance would be aware of at the time of it occurring.
Indeed. Well, that is why I missived the prince first.
It
In any
was
case,
appreciated.
Of course. If anything, it wasn't going to be something I blurted out in front of everybody. It would have been quite an embarrassment.
Yes, I knew that it's likely. I knew for certain your court would pick up on the fact that me saying the strawberry tea was for Bloodwind's representative. I was more so hoping that even if the teachers did notice, they wouldn't notice until my court cleared the room. Mainly trying to avoid a lecture over something I was already aware of in front of all my peers.
Indeed. Though I suppose that does make me curious. Since the class is now over, what was in the bags that you picked up?
We had, honestly, a very good array of things. Our issue came down to is that we had no buckets and we weren't allowed to use our own. So we did not have any milk, which is necessary for most all desserts that are suitable to your appetite. I know I spoke with Lady Veswin in the past, and she specifically mentioned it's the dairy content that makes it more palatable. And
that is true.
Dairy was what we found to be the absolute hardest thing to trade for. No one had an abundance, and everyone used what they had. And then I believe we were likely majority of our time in before we managed to get a bucket, and I believe we acquired the bucket from your court, so we could at least use water from the sink that was at our station.
I see.
It was an oversight on my part, certainly. When I was keeping an eye out for ingredients, I was looking for variety, but I don't consider a bucket an ingredient. I consider that a tool.
Indeed. Regardless, since we only had 20 minutes as well, I imagine that you were under immense pressure. I believe there is a few options that can be made without dairy. I believe there's... what is it called?
There's the apple pie, and that was what we were aiming to do, but we ran out of time with the lateness and everything and our lateness to get the bucket, because once we saw the dairy issue, we were looking for other desserts to present, and that was our next option, but as we were looking at that as an option, we still did not have a bucket, so we had to move on.
I see. Grandma's strawberry cake. Oh. I believe that... can that be eaten? If it can be placed, then yes. I'll have to test that later.
I just know most of the food your court consumes, even when made. I admit it, from seeing your court at the academy, it feels like your dietary preferences are a bit different from what I'm under the impression of. I know typically banquets hosted that were catered specifically to Bloodwind from my court were more not straight blood, but the dishes had heavy presence of it, versus certainly could not do that in that cooking class unless we were to draw from our own arm.
Indeed, and that is not something I would expect you to do.
No, not something I'm necessarily willing to do for a few points.
Of course. Though, at the very least, it is worth noting that accommodation is very key when you are a host.
I'm well aware.
That was not meant to be pointed. Simply, I believe consideration of others does allow, at the very least, other courts to I suppose, be more willing on their front to reciprocate deals and other such alliances. I do believe a banquet is a excellent idea, at the very least to showcase that you did not mean any malintent and that you are sincere in our alliance.
Of course.
Your tone
Interest-
changed a little bit. Did I offend you in some way?
You did not. I just have pride.
Pride.
Yes, you mentioned it not being, I forget the word you used, but a jab of sorts on your statement, so I'm not going to take it as such. But
What I meant about accommodation.
more so making a statement to me on something that I'm well aware of and have been trained for all my life.
I see. Well, I am sure you are well aware, but I suppose I understand I'm not the best with tone. I did not mean it to be insulting. It simply was a reassurance, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. I am genuine on me saying that I don't plan to take it that way as it being malicious. It's more of caught off guard. And as I said, my own pride.
I see. Regardless, my apologies. If anything, I do not wish to offend you in any sort of way. I do know His Highness is quite fond of you.
Yes. I know I am still... The alliance is in place. It has been in place. But I know he mentioned recently wanting to have a copy of it here as well, so I'm still waiting on him to approach me with the Academy-specific terms. But
see.
nonetheless, I won't be turning my back against Bloodwind.
Of course. And I don't expect that we'll be turning our backs on Solmera either. In fact, I believe it'd be quite foolish to make you an enemy.
Yes, in general, I prefer not to have enemies. I prefer neutral or allies, and it seems we mostly have been operating as such. Or I've been able to at the Academy, at least.
Of course.
I can't say I talk to any members of Court Bloodwind all too frequently. Typically, my conversations are with the Prince himself, but he informed me that I'd assume you're definitely looped into the Violet book that he is bringing to the head heirs.
Indeed. It's been quite a volatile situation.
Mm-hmm. He has my apologies, tongue-tied. He has my support behind it. I have officially signed it twice because the initial copy I know he took to you and you both revised it together. So
That we did.
he does
Yes,
have my support
unfortunately.
on the matter. I just wanted to know what your opinion of Violet Vendetto is, as I like to hear from more than one person versus relying on the word of one.
I see. Well, I do believe that His Highness, his feelings sum up my feelings for the most part, but I saw Violet as a friend for a time, and in truth, I still do. But when one is given an opportunity to better themselves, but rather than take that opportunity, they choose to effectively work against everybody else in your court. Not only that, but make up lies of someone you care about. And then go on to frame an innocent party in whatever attempt they were making at. Regardless, it's. By this point, I believe that this is the only recompense that we can manage.
That is a wise answer, and I applaud you, I suppose would be the word, on the fact that despite considering her a friend, that you are able to put the interest of your court ahead of that. That is a good trait to have.
I suppose. In truth, if I am to stray a bit from the professional, while Lady Violet is like a friend to me, His Highness is also like a brother to me. And ultimately, if my allegiance must lie somewhere, it is going to be with my family.
And that is very understandable. Nonetheless, I'm sure it's a difficult situation to navigate, and while I am not a fan of Lady Violet, I know members of my court, some of them are, and there's others in the academy that are. She does have a charm that others are pulled to.
I
And
suppose it's her innocence, seemingly, and naivete.
yes, I suppose those traits does make sense on innocence and being naive. Makes sense on my impression of her is more so her being immature. And that largely stands from the fact that she, despite not being happy with certain individuals, is still going to operate against your court and hurt everyone in your court in exchange. It's selfish.
Quite so. It does seem quite ridiculous. Instead of working towards the betterment of your court, you decide to destroy it from within.
Mm-hmm.
I mourn her potential. She certainly had a perspective of Bloodwind that, coming from my position, I do not believe I could have ever seen things the way that she did. And yet, instead of choosing to help, she chose to destroy. And in the end, this is all I can do for her.
Well, this has been a good conversation, Lady Celica.
Of course.
I will prepare proper invitations for whenever I get more detailed plans of the banquet decided, and I'll have those delivered. I need to finish the venue itself. I'm thinking I might actually host it at Solmera Kingdom building. So I'm going to finish up at least the first floor of my manor, decor-wise, so we could host it there and not be disturbed. I think hosting specifically at the academy is just opening ourselves up to people bombarding.
Of course. Well, if it is anything like the Valentine's Day festival, I am sure that it will be lovely.
I will look forward to hopefully seeing you there then.
Of course. Oh, and one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that His Highness is planning on celebrating his birthday this weekend. And, well, formal invitations I don't believe have been handed out yet. I believe he would like to see you.
I see. Thank you.
As I said, he's quite fond of you.
Oh. I appreciate the information.
Of course. Though his actual birthday is on the 23rd. Though, you didn't hear that from me.
Have a good evening.
Yourself as well, Katarina.
Interesting. There's that put back. I think that went well enough. Was my annoyance and displeasure that visible that she was able to comment on it? So I want to take the potion experiment. Oh, interesting. Lord Leonard's is there, and I don't want to barge into that conversation. So I am just going to keep moving. I can't say I trust Lady Artoria, and I don't necessarily want to be around her. But I started off with the apologies to Lady Celica, so I can say I apologize at the very least. I spoke a bit. I still... I'm trying to avoid being too frustrated with her. After all, she's acting as the advisor to Ezra. I can't upset the advisor of another court, alliance or not. I'll return to my room and rest for a bit, and if Lord Leonidas responds to do it tonight, I will attend, and if not, it will be a situation for another day.